Oh, hey guys. So welcome back to the interview of Obviously. And as you might notice, I've been wearing specs nowadays because I've been staying up till 3 in the morning editing my videos, and it's really a take on my eyes. But I don't really need them now, so I'm just gonna remove them and keep them away. This interview is with the youth of our generation, whose name is Pranav Baddepudi, and he talks about his insights and his views on the entire pandemic situation. And this entire interview is really fun for me to take because there was really humorous vibe going on, and I think it was really pretty casual interview. And I hope you guys enjoy the interview, and thank you guys for watching. So, good afternoon, Buddy.
Good evening, Rishabh.
So, thank you for being here today
You're welcome,
and
bro.
sharing your knowledge with us.
Knowledge, okay.
And I realize I'm being too formal, and you don't deserve my formal behavior.
Please, no, I don't want it.
So, I'm gonna go ahead with the questions. So, for all our viewers out there, can you please
Yes,
state how old are you, which school do you go
I,
to, and which
yeah,
grade are you in?
I am 14 years old. I go to Dean's Academy, and I am going to ninth grade now.
Okay. So, I think your school was the first one to be directly in contact with the virus, right?
Yeah, I guess from what I heard, that
Yeah.
it's
So, how did you and your classmates feel when you got to know that one of your schoolmates has contracted the virus?
uh, to be honest, like at the start, we didn't really know it was one of our schoolmates who contracted it because, like, the school people didn't tell us much, give us much light on the situation. They were like, you just need to pack your bags, go home, and we'll inform you when you have to get back to school. But like we got to know later during the day or during the week that there was someone in our school who got infected from one of the classes.
What was your reaction when you got to know that we got promoted to the next grade without giving our exams?
I was full happy, but then I was like damn happy, but still I felt like I don't know, all our work went to waste, like whatever we studied and in all that hurry was just like for nothing. So that was kind of
So the satisfaction was not there.
yeah.
Um, so I mean, we all know that you are very smart, Birthday,
Oh
and seeing as that you are smart, I'm hoping your friends are smart. Are they?
yes, the smart one sitting right in front of me.
Don't joke too much. The other people will feel sad. Okay, so what were the main points of discussion regarding the coronavirus amongst your friends?
Main points of discussion. I'd say first things first. Mainly, it was like social distancing, because after like we were declared promoted and our holidays started, everyone was raging to meet and like go out and stuff. But mostly we were like we were telling each other, dude, no, not right now. Social distancing is really important. I guess because it was a really crucial time for that point. So mainly it was social distancing and mainly hygiene, like just normal hygiene and wearing masks if you ever go outside, just the basic stuff.
Okay, so but in this quarantine, many of my friends, I'm not sure about your friends, but many of my friends are spending their time binge watching TV and video gaming mostly. So, could you suggest some other activities that we could do during this lockdown?
Yeah, I mean, I sort of am one of them. But what else you could do? I guess there's like a lot of online classes and courses going on right now at this point, right? Since no one's being able to go outside and we are completely free. Try and learn something new. Try and learn how to cook. Try and learn how to draw or something new. Like, for instance, learn how to cook some stuff. And you can join these online classes for programming, music. There are a few for acting and many stuff. So you could join one of that. Be productive, like for one small part of the day, I'd say,
And then just
and
binge
then
watch TV all
yeah,
the
just be free, binge. Yeah.
So what like you spoke about productive usage of time. How have you been spending your time in this lockdown?
I wake up, I eat breakfast, I take bath stuff, then I do my homework, whatever I got from school and from my online class. Then there's lunch, then I sleep. Sleep is important. Okay. After that, I clean up the house. I wash the dishes. Then our society, our apartment society, since there are like no workers and stuff coming, no, so they are asking the residents of the respective blocks to clean their common area, staircases and stuff. So sometimes our flat gets duty, so I go and help my parents clean up the common area. Then the usual spend talking with friends, playing games, binge watching, like you said.
So is that day the like you said that you take a nap in the day?
Yeah.
Is that important because you sleep at like 3 in the night?
Got me there.
No, I can't sleep at 3 in the night because my dad won't let me.
What? Okay. I mean, you can still hide from them.
Should I tell him?
No, no.
No, I'm just gonna hold out. So, but like you mentioned that the workers are not able to come into your society anymore.
Yeah.
So, in the absence of household help, however, you helped with the household chores, and how has this experience been for you?
It's not. It's sort of new, but I've been in this situation before because many times our maid has stayed long leave and stuff like that. So we wash our own stuff, but mainly at home, I swap, I sweep, and what my family has done is we've divided it like whatever dishes you use or whatever, you carry your own load, you wash them, and yeah, that's it, I guess. Nothing much other than that.
So, like this lockdown has been like in place like 40 days right now, right? And like it's been pretty long. So, what is the first thing you intend to do once the lockdown is ended?
First thing, just go out, man. I miss the outside world. I miss my friends. Probably I'll go meet my friends like once, maybe twice. But other than that, I'd still try and maintain social distancing because after this lockdown ends, it's not like the coronavirus is gone, right? So I'd still maintain social distancing, but I definitely go out first thing.
So, we all know that you love football very much,
Yep.
and so how has this lockdown affected your football schedule?
Oh, like completely, man. Like you can't go outside to play. Like whatever I used to be able to play at home with my friends in the evening, that's also gone. Whatever like small practice with cones and stuff I could do in the corridors, that's also gone. So mainly what I do at home is just like juggling and like just wall passes. There's an extent to what you do at home also, right? You don't want to go on breaking stuff. So
Like you did the other day.
yes.
So like basically, there's no any football schedule anymore.
There is no schedule, exactly.
There's no
That's
football
it.
schedule anymore.
Yeah.
So, but I know that you can mimic people really well. So, can you mimic any one of our teachers? We won't take his or her name, obviously, and say something about this pandemic.
And say something about this pandemic.
Yeah,
Like
anything.
as a teacher or as myself?
As a teacher, any teacher you want.
Okay, so here, listen, children. Today, I was going to talk about the coronavirus pandemic now. So, what I want you to do is pay attention. Pay attention, right? You have to do the meditation every day. The anulom, vilom, the pranayam, and do yoga every day to get away from the coronavirus. But otherwise, you have to maintain the social distancing and whatnot, na. So yeah, basically that's it, children. Get back to your classes now. Yes.
How about you mimic me and say something about this pandemic?
You. Oh, thank you for this. Uh, Hey, buddy, listen now. Hey, buddy, this coronavirus is there, bro. Hey, we're not able to meet, bro. तो क्या करते हैं अब कोरोना वायरस के बाद मिलते हैं और बहुत मजे करेंगे यार. I mean, that's all I can get right now.
Wow, that was very nice. That was very nice. Is my voice actually that deep?
Deep. This shit deep. You sound like a 4-year-old baby at a Walmart store.
I really don't
I'm
know.
kidding.
Oh, that's fine. I think you're a single child, right? You don't have a sibling.
No. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like, single child is like no sibling.
Yes, Rishi.
So, how have you used this time to bond with your family?
Yeah, like now since everyone is at home, you can spend time together. Mostly we spend like proper time during the weekends because my dad has a lot of work during the weekdays. But it's just generally what's really changed is we're actually spending time together. It's not like we're like here and there one for like 1 or 2 hours. Like I'm talking with my mom, I'm spending time with my dad, we're eating lunch together, we're eating breakfast together, we're playing board games on the weekends and all that stuff. So it's just the small things, but yeah, we're getting to spend more time with
It's
each
pretty
other.
cool.
Yeah.
So, how has your family been impacted by the pandemic?
My family. Not much really. Like what the thing is, my family and I we go out a lot on weekends and stuff. Like for like to eat or to the movies, to go to a restaurant or stuff like that. But now that's really all gone, isn't it? Because of the whole pandemic. So it's just stay at home. That's the only thing that's changed, I guess. Stay at home.
So, but looking at it from like a domestic standpoint, what do you think the government can do better in this situation to prevent the spread of the coronavirus?
What they should do right now is definitely like try and tell people in a more rural setting or like in these cities to just calm down and not panic over anything, not panic buy or like just spread awareness of social distancing because many people in our country don't really have the resources or the knowledge or they don't have access to media, right? So they don't really know much and they go out and they gather out in crowds. I guess they should get some sort of knowledge on how important social distancing is and the laws on stepping outside your home should get much stricter. I feel. I
Okay. So, once this like you mentioned, I think in a previous question or previous answer,
yeah
that even after the lockdown ends, the coronavirus will still be there, right?
yeah.
So, what precautions do you think we should continue taking even after this lockdown ends?
What precaution? I'd say do everything you still do during the quarantine time, but just like take it down a notch. You can go out once in a while, but don't be out like every day of the week, 24/7. Try not to mingle. Try not to mix much with crowds or go to malls and stuff too often. Yeah, that's it. Like, just still maintain social distancing because that's literally the key factor here.
But a little less, like not that
Yeah,
much, but a little
yeah.
less.
You don't have to like stay at home every day. It's like, yeah.
And but for the last question for today, any learnings from this pandemic and lockdown that which you would like to share with our viewers?
First, personal hygiene, man. Personal hygiene and how to spend time with your family, I guess. Because like we don't really spend much time with our families during our whole busy lives with school and friends and stuff. But now I guess since the lockdown and stuff is there, I guess we're getting to spend more time with our family and trying to like be with one another and more than anything, how productive during this time. How to get things. I guess that's what I've learned out of this whole situation.
And yeah, that's a wrap, guys. And thank you, Bade, for coming here. It was really interesting to see how many good points Mr. Smart Boy got for us.
Thank you for calling me, man.
No, it was a pleasure. Thank you, Bade.
Bye, man.
I
See
hope
you.
you have a good day. Yeah. And that was the interview, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed our cringy jokes. I think this was one of the best interviews I've taken till now. We talked about football, we talked about exams, and then there was some mimicry as well. And I think the entire interview was just really easy going, like sort of vibe. And also something that I would like to mention is that how Pranav mentioned that we should focus right now on spreading awareness about the entire pandemic, and then focusing on financial aids and food grants and any kind of help we can give to the underprivileged in the society. And those are just some points I wanted to mention because those are something I felt is important. And I mean, you guys saw how easy and fun this interview was. Me and Pranav had a lot of fun taking it. And if you guys want to have a fun filling interview as well, you guys can DM through Instagram, WhatsApp, email me at amazinglawyer@gmail.com, or even just send me a message to my website. I'll get back to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.